What is up? My name is Jarid from Jaridgaming, and today we're going to be building this house right here in front of us. This house is made by Jezzy555, and the other house that I'm going to show you in a second is also made by Jezzy555. We're going to be building this house right here. I'm going to do a little 360 tour of it. It's quite simple and easy to make, but I think that it's very nice, and we're also going to be doing the interior to this house and the exterior, so we're going to be doing a little bit of yard decorations as well. So basically what you see is what you're going to get. Now, we're going to be building this house, but if you guys would like to go ahead and build this house as well, there is a link for it on the screen, and like I said, this house is built by the Jezzy555, so his YouTube channel is in the description of this video. Thank you for him making these tutorials for us, these houses. This is going to be on my other YouTube channel, so if you guys can go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube channel for more modern houses, medieval houses, survival houses, and statues made by by Gummy Bear Games. There are 3 YouTubers that help make that channel a reality, and if you guys could go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube channel, it would really help us all out a lot. And also, we're building this on my Minecraft PC server, so if you guys would like to go ahead and join my Minecraft PC server, you guys are more than welcome to. But also, that's in the description and in the comment section below, with all the other information that you guys might need. Also, let's go ahead and get this tutorial started. The blocks that we're going to need are fairly simple for now. We're going to need snow. You guys can use quartz if you guys would like. White stained glass pane, spruce wood stairs, and cobblestone. Okay, so let me find a place to build it. I mean, this place should be fine. Now, the direction I'm looking will be the front of the house. So the front of the house would be facing us, so make sure you guys, if you guys have a road, you guys go ahead and build that on the road. We're going to start out by using the white wool. And the snow blocks, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7 blocks long like so. And then we're going to go ahead and turn and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's 7 by 17. And then let's just go ahead and connect that up, so that way we have a rectangle going on. So this is what that should look like. Sorry, it started to rain, so I had to go ahead and change that, but we're going to go ahead and use cobblestone now. And then this is the back of the house, so if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th block, there it is. So we're going to leave the 5th block on the cobblestone, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks out, and then we're going to go 8 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now let's go ahead and connect it to the main part of the house, so it should look something like this when you guys are all done. Let's go ahead and delete the parts that they connect to, like so. Oops. Here. And also delete here, so that way we have the cobblestone going into the house like so. So it should look something like this when you guys fly up. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to bring the snow up. So let's go ahead and bring the snow up to 5 blocks high. Oops. Let me get on here, it makes it a little bit easier. There we go. And we're up to 3 blocks high now. And like I said, we're going to take this up to 5 blocks high. Oops, I fell into the corner. Okay, now 4. There we go. Oops. And now we're going to start to work on to the 5th block high. At least I think so, right? Before it starts. 1, 2, yeah, 5. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to make sure because I looked at the house real quick and it didn't look that way. So again, take it up to 5 blocks high to start out. There we go. And once it's up to 5 blocks high, what we're going to go ahead and do is then take this part here to 6 and this here to 6. Like so. And then, you know, take this one up to 7 and then keep cutting off one corner as you guys see me doing until we reach a central point. Here and then here. There. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, so it should look something like this when you guys are all done, as you guys can see on the other side how I have it. And just keep going up. It's a little bit hard to fly. I'm still getting used to the PC building aspect. And there we are. So once you guys have that, then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and bring up the cobblestone part. So that is a, oops, sorry, having a little bit of trouble. That is 4 blocks high. So that's 2, 3, 4, and then I'll just take that up like that and make it a little bit easier on myself. Oops. Okay, so once we have this is what it should look like. So the basic framework of the house. If you guys do not have this, make sure you guys go ahead and pause the video here and resume when you guys are ready. Okay guys, we're back, and what we're going to go ahead and do is we're actually going to take this up another one. So, as you guys can see me doing, I'm just bringing the cobblestone up to 5 blocks total height now. And then right here, we're going to take this part here, here, and up to the middle like so. Sorry about that, I sneezed. Then what we're going to go ahead and do is just take this here and start to build the framework of the house. So it should look like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain how I'm doing this. So on the 5th block, you're just going to go ahead and take this to here. So that way it has 4 blocks down like so. And just keep going along until we get the whole roof all in to here. And just take your time, guys, because that's what I'm doing. As you guys can see, I'm just going kind of slow with it and just really working it in to make sure that I have it the right way. And there we go. And we're going to want this to hang over by 1 block like this. There we go. And also, let me do this here. Do it right. Takes me a little bit longer to do. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side that I just did on that side. And I hate this part because it's like all... Okay. That one's invisible, I don't know why. There, and here we gotta do now. So I know it might take, it's easier to build on Xbox 360, but the thing is I just don't like doing it because sometimes I'll build and then the Xbox crashes, the Minecraft, and then it doesn't save, and then yeah. So it might take longer to do on here, but it is much more worth it because I don't like rebuilding the same thing over and over and over just for one video. So I'm sorry about my little rant there. Okay. So once we have this, we're going to go ahead and build the under part here, like so, all the way around, and here. So this is what that should look like. And then we're going to go ahead and do the roof on this side, so if you guys could just go ahead and do that real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so if you guys have that done, make sure you guys do that, and then what I'm going to go ahead and do is do the same thing on the white part right over here. There we go. This is a little bit easier, except for this part that I'm going to have to do now. The free part, which I hate doing. Actually, oh, never mind. I was going to cheat and use World Edit, but I turned off my chat. Come on, why can't... There we go. Okay, and we only have 2 more to go, guys. And then that would be it for the roof part, and then we can start to work on the interior, or I should say, putting in the windows and then doing the interior of the house. Sorry that I'm taking so long. You guys are more than welcome to skip this part if it's bothering you. It's just that it takes me a little bit longer to do the stairs, as you guys can see, because I don't know, I'm like really terrible at flying and doing this at the same time. Especially when I have to like place it on the stairs because they're like so tricky. And in a minute I'm gonna have to build that wall. Okay, let's just go ahead and build the wall, which is gonna connect here, oops, all the way to the other side. And go. I'm gonna get out of here because it makes it a little bit easier. There we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna have the overhang on each side, so it should look like this when you guys are all done. Or I should say, when you're not all done. But you know how I'm doing it. There we go. And then over here on this side. There. And then on this side. Okay, so now that we have that done, that's what it should look like. Well, I should say, then we gotta go like this, all the way over. Upside down. There. And yeah, so that's what it should look like once you guys are all done. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get this block right here, and there. So if you guys have the framework of the house all done and the roof, this is what it should go ahead and look like when you guys are all done with that. Okay, what we're going to go ahead and do is use the white stained glass pane, and we're going to go ahead and break all this here, 3 blocks high. And we're going to skip 1 and then break this for the window. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Leaving 2 blocks on the edge here. And then we're going to go over here on this side, on the back end of the house, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 3 blocks high like so, leaving 2 blocks. And then here, it'll go like this and this. So it should look like that. We're going to go ahead and replace the windows with the glass panes now. This here and this here. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is put one wall of glass panes here, and then another wall coming off of that there, and then another here, and coming off like that, so it looks like a door. And then it's the same thing over here. I'll show you guys real quick. See how I have that there? And that's how that should look. What we're going to go ahead and do is find the center, so we're going to leave 2 blocks from each edge, so it should look like this. And we're going to go 3 blocks high, 3, oops, if I could fly, and then we're going to go like this. And I need to delete this here, so it should look like that. And then we're going to need cobble. Where is it? Oh, there's the stairs. Cobblestone stairs, only for this part here. I'm going to go side here, so that way it adds a little bit more detail there and there. Break here and here. And we're going to go ahead and have that like that. What I would like to go ahead and do is add a little bit more. Jezzy didn't do this, but this is optional. If you use iron, or I should say anvils, and you guys take the anvils and you guys have them facing this way exactly, so that way it kind of adds a little bit more character. And then you guys get slabs of cobblestone, and you guys place them right on top of the anvils, so it looks like that, and it has like a chimney aspect to it, you know? And then we can get cobble, or I should say cobwebs, and then go like this. I'm going to bring them another block high, and then I'm going to take this one like that to add 3, so it's a square, and have it like this, and then like that, and then do the same pattern, and there, and there. So the smoke trail looks like this. Okay, so I don't need this stuff at all anymore, but what I do need is I'm going to use spruce wood planks just for the interior of the house. If you guys would like to go ahead and use that, I'm going to go ahead and break this here. And just replace it with all spruce wood. You guys can use really any interior block you guys would prefer. It's totally up to you guys. There's free creativity here. It doesn't really matter what you guys choose to use. I don't know why this keeps going invisible. Like a little bit of lag. I think it's mainly on my part, so I apologize for that. Yeah. There we go. And here and here. And then let's go ahead and do this area. So I'm building, like I said, I'm destroying all this here. Again, you guys can do whatever you guys want to do for decorations. I'm just giving you guys some ideas. I'm using dark colors just because it kind of goes with the theme of the house, I guess, because we're using kind of like more darker kind of colors. I wouldn't use dark wood just for the aspect that it would be too dark, if you know what I mean. It'd be like really dark, and no matter how much light you put in here, it would just look always dark in here. Okay, so once that's all done, come outside the house, and if you guys don't have all this here, make sure you guys go ahead and do that, and pause the video here and resume when you guys are ready. Okay guys, we're back, and we're going to go ahead and do the windows for the white part now. We're going to get 2 blocks over from this edge of the house here, and then we're going to break right there, breaking 2 blocks wide all the way up till we reach this point right here, and then we're just going to go ahead and fill that in with the white stained glass panes. So that's what that should look like. We're going to come on the back side of the house over here, and we're going to go ahead and break here all the way up to the roof part, and then we're going to go ahead and add white stained glass panes as well, so that way it's grounded. Actually, let's break here and here and place that there, sorry. So it should look like that. Then we're going to go to here and break this all the way around until we reach this point right here, and this is going to be an L-frame window. There we go. Okay. So that is for all the windows in the house. I think Jesse built the house to have a one-story, as you guys see right here. And then this is like, it's kind of hard to explain, but we're going to go ahead and try to recreate what he has. Again, I'm going to be using the white snow for this part. And then we're going to build a bedroom as well. So how I'm going to go ahead and do this is, I don't like how he has the quartz everywhere. You guys can go ahead and do that so I'll get a good look at it so that way you guys can see how he has it. And then I'm going to build it the way that I think that it should be, by the way. So let's go ahead and... Whoa, that... Oh, I was like, wow, why does that look like that? Okay. So I let you guys see how he has it on the interior, and then you guys could just pause video there and, you know, do however you guys want to. I'm going to make this come out by 3 blocks all the way to the ceiling. So that's how mine will be right here for the interior, leaving a 3-block gap right there. I'm going to go over here and add that there, and then I'm going to bring this up to the ceiling as well. And that can come down here, and I'm just going to build, like I said, all this up to the ceiling. There we go. So it's getting a little bit dark in here. I'm going to go ahead and use spruce wood planks, and I'm going to go ahead and place that like this, all the way up, and mine will look like that. Okay, and I'm going to break here, and place a block there, break here, place a block there, so that's how mine look, and I'm going to go ahead and add an under part to mine, so under here like this to make it look a little bit more modern. So that's how I have mine. And then I'm going to come up here and break here for the door. And then we're going to build the second floor right here. So as you guys can see, I'm just putting in the second floor. You guys can use whatever you guys want. Jesse used snow, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and add under stairs all underneath to really bring out the roof texture, so that way it looks like this. I want to do that over here too. Oops, I did not know I wasn't flying. So underneath all this here, inside the house, we're going to just add the upside down stairs to add more texture to the roof. And that'll really bring out the, like I said, the texture. And I don't know. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing in here real quick. Turn. There we go. So that's the interior right there. I'm gonna do, where's this? I need sea lanterns. I need cobblestone wall pieces. Where? Okay, let's do it here. So I'm gonna mark there, 1. And I'm going to have this going to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. Break here. Have that come down. And then that'll leave 3 over here. Actually, let's move this over by 1. And then I'll break this here and move this over by 1. So that way it's 2 blocks on this side and 2 blocks on this side and 3 blocks in the middle. And then I'll add a sea lantern here and here for the nice little effect of the glow. So that way we have some light. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute, I guess. So that's how that is. No, I need that there, because that adds texture to the wall from the outside. Okay, let's go up here. I need a door. I'm going to use not that door, the dark wood door. Rotate this to the inside, and I'm going to break here because we need to have a consistent floor. Have that there, so that's how that should look. Is that important? No, it's not, so I'm going to break that and have it like this. So this is how my room looks like, quick little view of it. I'm going to break right here in the middle, have that there, and the sea lantern right there for the light. let's go ahead and you guys can. I'm going to use quartz for this, so I'm going to get rid of all that there. And I really don't need this stuff. Quartz. Okay, I need quartz slabs, quartz stairs, and I'm going to build the back of the bed here, coming out like this. 3 blocks out. And actually, let's get quartz blocks to do that part, to add, so that way it won't have a lighting glitch. So it should look like that. And I need a cobblestone slab, and I need a pressure plate, which is going to be wood. I'm going to place that here with the wood pressure plate on top. Wait, I can't place that on top of that? Okay, so take 2. Let's go ahead and do a spruce fence post and then place the wooden pressure plate on top of that, like that. And then we'll do that on both sides of the bed for decoration. So that's the bedroom done. You guys can add more to your guys' one, but I'm not going to do that to mine. I actually really like this. I'm going to come down here and let's do the living room first before I get ahead of myself. I'm going to place 2 blocks here, place a block of quartz, and 3 blocks there, placing a quartz slab right there in the middle. Make sure that you guys have fire spread off, okay? I'm breaking this here. I need nether. I need netherrack, and I'm gonna go ahead and break that here and here. I'm gonna break that there. I need iron bars. Let's go ahead and put iron bars here and here. And I need cobblestone. Excuse me. Like that. Actually, let's do it like sideways, like this. Like that. So it has a little indent. Let's go ahead and light this baby up. So I need flint and steel. Again, guys, before I light this, please, please, please make sure you guys have fire spread off. If you guys do not know how to do that, make sure that you guys look into it before you light it. I don't want to see it in the comment section that happened to you. Actually, I don't like how low this cobblestone stair system is, so let's go ahead and raise it. So I'm going to break it like this and this, so it should look like that. So that's how mine looks. Let's go ahead and lower these lights by another one, because they're kind of high up. And they're not really lighting the floor how they should be. There we go, so that's a little bit better. Like, I'm not the best at decorating with, oops, did not mean to do that. I need snow. I'm not the best at decorating kitchens, but I can give it my best, guys. So please don't, be like, oh, that's terrible, so just saying, I am bad at decorating kitchens. This can be whatever you guys would like it to be. I don't know. I don't even want to give it a shot because I'm so bad at it. This could just be like a storage closet or another bedroom or something, or whatever you guys want it to be. And then this here can be the living room. I'm at the kitchen here. And like I said, I'll give it a shot. Let's get stairs. Let's use cobblestone stairs. Let's use, what is it called? Let me just type in cobble. There it is. Wall pieces. We need furnaces. So let's start with the furnaces. Let's do 2 of them here and here. Let's do this in the middle, like going like that. And let's actually add another furnace here. Let's add a side stair here and a side stair here. And where is it? Cobblestone. It should be right on the front page. There it is. And a cobblestone wall piece like that, so that way it's like the thing that catches the smoke, it's taking it outside. So that's all done there. Let's get some spruce wood counter. No, let's not use that. I'm like so bad at this. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm like terrible at decorating interior. This might take me longer than it should, and I apologize. Again, you guys don't have to watch this part. It's just me trying to help you guys by coming up with stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm so bad at this, and I feel so bad. I'm not really an interior decorator guy, but everyone always wants me to do it, and this is why I don't do it, because I just can't make up my mind on what I want. I'll change it like 50 times. How about we use spruce wood stairs? And here's my idea. I'm going to do an upside down stair here, and here, and here, and then let me get a spruce wood block, and I'll place the spruce wood block there, so it looks like that, and then we'll have an upside down stair there. No, that's too much. And we'll have it going like that, and around, oops, here, so that's the counters, and there we go. So that's the counters, and that's the cooking area, and you guys can have a little potted plant or something. How about we get a little sapling? I don't know, that's ugly. Let's see, okay, we'll have this, flower, and then a pot. Okay, that's not, there it is, flower pot. Here, and here we'll have a little pretty purple flower right there and there. Okay, so now that the interior is done, we can go outside, and I'll show you what Jesse did with his, so that way you guys can see. And I'm gonna try to do something like this. So see how Jesse has it? It's like an outdoor fire pit and stuff. I really like that, so we can try to copy this from Jesse. And then we can get that going there and there. Yeah, I'll just get the spruce wood from mine and do it with spruce. Again, you guys can do it however you guys would like to. I showed you guys how Jesse had it, so you guys can do it the way he had it. Again, guys, Jesse is much better interior decorator than me, as you guys can see. And I brought this out by 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take it out by 5. Okay, that's not grass. There we go. 1, and then we'll bring this out on this side by 3. Like this. Let's bring it out by 6. 7. Let's bring this over by another 1, and out by another 1. Okay, so we'll have this by 2 here, and 2 here, and then he used logs. I'm gonna use spruce wood logs to keep it matching. 1 here, side, side, and then let's do top here, and then I think it'll be cool to get a pressure plate and put the pressure plate, because it's like a dark wood, on top of the upward facing ones like so. And let's build our little fire pit here, 2 blocks wide. No, let's make it 3 blocks wide, it makes it look better. Okay, 3 blocks wide. I'm gonna have this in the back here, and okay, now it started to rain. Okay, now it's ugly. Hold on, let me turn off, let me turn my chat on / weather clear. I had to do that before. There we go. Okay, I think that's how he did it, right? Something like this. Okay, before I mess up, let me go check out how he did his fire pit, because I never made a fire pit before, and I'm sorry I'm copying, but he wanted me to make it for you guys. Yeah, it looks like it, right? Oh, his is 4 blocks wide, that's why mine and his look different, but I did mine a little bit different. I wanted mine to be bigger. Come on, grass, disappear. Block lag is so annoying. Why? I've noticed that since 1.9 came out, there's so much block lag. Okay, flint and steel again, guys. And I'm gonna light that up. And there you go. There's my attempt at building interior for you guys. You guys always wanted me to do it. If you guys want me to continue to do it, I'll practice a little bit more, but I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you guys go down in the comment section and also check out this house on the other YouTube channel that came out today. make sure that you guys go ahead and build that one too, and then you guys can have like a little neighborhood started or something. As always, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you guys subscribe to the new YouTube channel as well if you guys aren't even over there. And that's it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. As always, thanks for watching.